Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing with our playthrough of The Hanged Man. 209 I'm assuming is the correct file. Oh god. How do I open my menu? Oh, okay. It's clearly been a minute since I played this game. We're coming from the cold outdoors. Yes, that's right. We're in building 3 now. So building 3 looks just as fun as all the other buildings. There's a doodle on the floor. A balloon and a piece of something. I don't know. Oh, there's a doodle here too. A bow with a line through it. How insightful. Okay, staff member's diary. I scolded the patient in 3202 for drawing on the floors. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. He keeps wandering with a map of his hometown. It was just depressing, so I confiscated it, but he's still wandering around there. The patient in 3408 is clamoring about being watched. I taped up the cell to serve as makeshift blinds, but he still says he's being watched. He sits in a chair by his bed up against the bars, looking into the hall through the tape. He keeps muttering, "Everyone is watching me." Talk about disturbing. I mean, you work in a mental... Oh, well, I don't know. No, it would be a mental hospital, probably at this point. You work in a mental hospital, bro. Like, I don't know why you're surprised. Okay, 3202. He said, area map 5. 3202 is this middle. This is this one. Okay, but we don't have whatever the trigger item is to get that to do something. Again, working off the noise. The noise assumption. If a door makes noise, then where does this lead? If a door makes noise, I assume that's where we're supposed to go, and if it doesn't make noise, then it's probably got nothing in it. So, we are working under those rules. But yeah. And then this was the person that felt like they were being watched. Yep. It feels like somebody's watching me. Scary. I don't want to go through here. Notice. We encourage everyone to lead a quiet life. Do not talk loudly. This is not a lounge. Watch your step in the halls and don't make too much noise. If you find someone hurting himself or hurting others, inform the staff at once. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Okay. I mean, yeah. Let's see if we can find that map he confiscated. Must be somewhere in here. Large refrigerator, dirty counter, stove top covered in dust. Unless, is this the staff's room? Must be in here. Maybe in this thing? There's a piece of paper inside. Map of Sunnyside, here we go. Let's look at it. Confiscated from 3202. So Village, Oak Park, Sunnyside Bay. There's something written on the back. If people have such things as hometowns, this city must be my heart's eternal hometown. Hearing children laugh on the grass in Oak Park. I get a meal in Sunnyside Village, then I cross Baylands Park, so I can watch the ships leave Sunnyside Bay. But those happy days are never returned. If only someone could take me back there. Okay, so Oak Park is first, then Sunnyside Village, then the Bay. The Bay's the balloon thing. This one. That's the Bay for sure. So then that means this is the park. Let's look at the map again. Oh no, wait. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me look at it closer. Oh yeah, okay, that's the park. So it must be a third drawing of the town. Somewhere here, maybe in here, the bathroom. No? I feel like I remember it being in a bathroom. Maybe it's on a different floor. Maybe up here. Yes, okay, this is the village for sure. Okay, so he said the park, then the village, then the bay. So let's go grab our friend from 3202. He should follow us now that we have the map, I think. Yes, there we go, okay. Cool, come with me, sir. I'll take you to where you want to be. I'll take you where you want to be. Oh, look, it's the park. Cool, isn't it? Oh, wait. Maybe I have to look at it, too. Okay. Okay, that's the park. He looked upon it. He gazed upon it. And now... the... village where he would get a meal. Cool. And now the bay. The bay down by the bayou. Okay, here. Cool. Oh. The man who walks his hometown. Solve the man who walks his hometown puzzle. Huh? Is it running out of batteries? I mean, I did just pick it up off the ground. That's not good. Just give it a good whack, and it'll be okay. There's a dog here. That's nice. Oh god.
Is somebody there?
Poor little Will.
Will's not poor. He's doing great. You don't need to
You're
worry.
so scared and lost. What did I tell you? You have to believe us. Go find him, quickly. Because you still can't do anything by yourself.
I'm doing my best, dog. Don't need to be mean. Billy. So he does recognize this is probably another one of his little friends from when he was younger.
I suppose it has to do with his father's death. Well, coming to say these strange things. I mean...
It was before your husband died that your son started talking about his friends, wasn't it?
Yes, but I'm sure that didn't help.
So I don't think there's a connection. They could simply be figments of his imagination.
Hey, Billy.
Long time no see, Will. You don't seem to be in good spirits.
I love the little lisp he
I've had
has.
enough of this hospital. They keep asking me things. It's like they're mad at me.
Yes, so it seems, even though there's nothing wrong with you.
Hey, why don't you try talking to everyone, Billy? Then everyone would believe me. They'd understand that I wasn't just a weirdo talking to nothing.
Will, didn't I tell you before? No one will believe in a talking dog.
But Billy, if you just talk to the doctor, then you'll get me out of doing therapy. Come on, man. Aren't we friends? Can't you do me a solid?
Why don't I tell you a secret? As proof of being a good friend. I'm being mistreated by my master here. He last fed me 2 days ago. And the last time before that, I forget when.
Bro, this isn't even a secret. This is just trauma dumping.
That's awful.
And that's not all. The
Oh!
doctor here often brings a woman to the examining room.
Damn, that is a secret.
It's not his wife. There's a repulsive smell of perfume left in that room.
Damn. Oh my god, you're telling the 5-year-old about the adultery going on? That's crazy.
Will, animals don't lie, unlike humans. So I want you to trust me. Try it. Go and see if what I told you is true.
Bet. I'm all over it.
Will,
But
how have you
expose
been?
him so hard.
Are you still talking to those friends of yours?
I'm not talking to you anymore. You're a bad man.
Why am I a bad man?
Don't mistreat old Billy.
What's that?
Don't mistreat old Billy! Poor Billy's just a bag of bones. You're not feeding him at all.
What are you talking about? Billy's my dear dog. I would never mistreat him. Granted, I haven't fed him this morning yet. Yesterday. Did I feed him? Maybe the day before.
Bro, you don't even know if you fed your dog or not. That's so fucked up. Oh my god.
And not just that. You're bringing a woman here. You're a liar, Doctor. A big unfaithful coward.
Pop off, King.
Will, calm down. You came here to talk to me, didn't you? Not to fight.
Don't touch me.
Ah! Stop it! Let go! Let go, I say!
Oh my god!
You little demon! Horrible!
Aw. My poor baby. At least he doesn't need to go back to the hospital anymore, I guess. He's free. Bye, Billy. Love you.
Believe us, Will. We don't lie. Someday one of us will appear before you. One who understands you well. Follow him.
And that must have been Pop. And I guess because he said once he started seeing Pop, he stopped seeing all the other ones, so everybody probably thought that his, like his imaginary friends and whatever went away, so he didn't have to go and do any more of the therapy and stuff, but it was just because he had one friend who was better and made him seem more socially well-adjusted. It's kind of sad, though, the implication that he told everyone about, or, like, he talked about, like, all these friends he saw and, like, nobody believed him, and then, like, as we saw when we had Pop, he didn't talk at all. Like, he was completely dependent on Pop to do basically everything for him, to, like, talk for him, make decisions for him, like, all of that. So that's really interesting, I think. That can't have been Billy, because he was an old coot even way back then. There's no way he's still alive. Follow him? Was he talking about Pop? Why would he say something like that? I don't understand. But he does have a point. I really can't do anything on my own. I'm hopeless without Pop around. Hopeless. You're not hopeless, Will. You're just a little silly. But don't worry, by the end of this traumatic experience, you'll be all over. I want to walk. I want to go into the cell. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Okay. He said... he said the chair was right here. In front of the bars. Go this way. Okay, let's sit. What does he see out these bars? Everyone is watching you? Yeah, that's comforting. I love that. No wonder he feels freaked out. Let's go notice, and let's rip it up. Tear it down. Get rid of it. Out of here. Seems like that bad feeling went away. Yippee! Oh my god, that little achievement picture with the eyes in between the bars, I don't like that at all. Oh my gosh, we made it, guys. We made it so far! Wow, I can see the whole forest. These woods really are big. This hospital must have been built here to be hidden. After all, it was full of weirdos. Of course they'd want to hide it. All the patients here had their own worlds. They didn't try to leave them. So all you could do was remove them from society. And I guess I'm the same way. I'm locked up in my own world. Everyone else thinks I'm nuts. What's going to happen to me, I wonder? Aw, Keith.
What are you doing out here? You found your rat yet?
I love Keith and Will's bond so much because, like, I don't know. Will just really needed that, like, parent, like, father figure in his life, and Keith really, like, does that for him, which is nice.
You said earlier about how Pop could talk. Do you actually think that?
I should have never told you that. I already knew you wouldn't believe me. It's how it's been for a long time. See animals talking and things others don't see. but no one's ever believed me. The truth is, all animals can talk, but no one believes them, so they don't.
Who told you that?
Pop and Billy?
Old Billy, an old skinny dog at my counselor's place.
Won't talk as nobody will believe it, huh? Sounds like somebody I know. So, what started it?
Huh?
Animals talking? Seeing weird stuff? Was there something that started it all off?
What started it?
Keith's really making an effort to be understanding too. Because, like, at the end of the day, there does have to be some kind of psychological aspect to it.
It was the Hanged Man.
Roll credits.
Oh, yeah?
Ugh, enough! The more I say, the more you'll think I'm nuts.
Well, suppose you might fall under that category.
But you're not dangerous, and that's really what Keith cares about. Because he thought David might have been crazy too, but he didn't care because Keith probably thinks that everyone related to David is just fucking insane. Because he thought, like, because he read David's testimony about, like, the Kirkman Man situation too. So he's probably just like, yeah, y'all are a bunch of crazies in that family.
When I was a kid, I judged a lot by what's visible. This person looks good. This person's athletic. This person's smart. The seeds of imagination get trimmed as soon as they bud. Because in a small community, they just get in the way. Not many people can grow them right. If you can get a good flower to bloom, that can be a big advantage to you. Nothing to moan and groan over.
Just stop it! Don't talk like you understand. You're just saying you don't believe me either, right?
Sure, I'm not going to believe you, but I do happen to think it's very interesting. Something wrong with that?
I sort of get what you're saying, but because of my weirdness, people suspect Mom of treating me badly. I don't want to trouble her anymore.
That's so messed up.
What do you think parents are for? They act like stepping stones for their kids. If you can make her smile someday, it's fine. How about you give up your rat search for today? It's only going to get darker. Besides, David's worried about you.
No, we only have one building left to look through.
No, he's not. Like he could be worried about me.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not his cousin.
And the truth comes out.
David's little brother. It's just our father who's the same, but for a long time I never knew. But my mom was on the phone the other day.
Is food ready yet? I'm hungry. Will's just chilling. His room's kind of messy. Damn, dog, clean up a bit.
Mr. Hoover, please, just leave it be. It's all on me.
Aw.
No, I didn't know. But I found out about you later. I couldn't do anything. And I feel terrible about what happened to your mother.
Whoop.
Will has nothing to do with this, alright? Please, don't say anything to him.
I feel like this is one of those situations where this phone call is not as confrontational as it sounds.
He loved his father. I don't want to disillusion him.
Mom?
Will! Sorry about that. It's time to eat, isn't it? I'll start getting it ready.
I've never seen Mom cry before. Hoover, the person I met at Dad's funeral all those years ago? So he did meet David. But I guess he didn't know the relationship between them. This is Dad's office or something? Oh, make a mess in here too. A diary. It's Dad's.
I found out by reading Dad's diary. After Mom got pregnant with me, he divorced David's mom. Mom never knew Dad had another family until he died. He kept it a secret the whole time.
That's crazy.
There were a lot of photos kept in the diary. Photos of David and his mom. He wrote about a lot of old memories and things, too.
When did it said in The Crooked Man, I think, when, like, didn't he leave when David was, like, 13 or something? I feel like that makes sense because David's, like, 27 and Will's 14. So, yeah.
He also wrote, I regret abandoning my family. Whenever I meet him, David won't even look at me. I doubt I'll ever be forgiven for abandoning my frail wife and my middle school-aged son.
Well, yeah, that's kind of shitty.
The diary also had a letter in it. The letter came with the hanged man card and said, "You're a demon child."
So that's that letter you have?
I'm sure this letter didn't come from Dad. It must have been addressed to me and he hid it. After all, I stole Dad away from David. It's all because of me. I ruined David's family.
No, you didn't. That's taking on a lot of responsibility for something that was not your fault. Like, that was a whole-ass adult man that made his own decisions.
So you think it was David who wrote that letter? And David was the one who called and made your mom cry?
No, not necessarily. It's just I can't think of any other possibility. Mom is always cheerful and tough, but she was crying. If Mom's being threatened by somebody, I'm not able to protect her. Pop tried to stop me. He said, "What good will it do to go? What can you even do?" But I just couldn't stand it. Mom had David's address written down, so I used that too.
Uh-huh. Well, you didn't have to lie and say you were his cousin.
He said that first. David did.
David was the one who said that. After I broke some merchandise at a fishing shop and he got called in.
Eh? What'd you do that for?
Dad liked to fish. He used to take me along. I was lost and wandered into a fishing shop. And I saw the same fishing rod Dad used to have.
And he got mad about it.
When I thought of how Mom was suffering because of Dad, before I knew it, I was stomping it to pieces. I came to apologize to David, to say I'm sorry for messing up his family.
But David didn't treat you with any kind of hostility or anything like that, which is what makes me believe that it was probably something else besides, like, him just being threatening.
And yeah, I went and did that and caused him more trouble. So I ended up just running away. Why am I such a coward? I don't know what I should do anymore.
Well, not to stomp all over your determination, but I don't think the letter you've got was written by David. That isn't David's writing. And at least in my opinion, he doesn't have the guts to threaten others. He's stupidly good-natured. On top of that, you say David called your mom, but you didn't hear the conversation, right? Isn't it jumping the gun to say he's threatening her?
Also, like, what would he be threatening her with? Like, it's not like he can do anything to her.
Then this letter...
Whatever it was that led you here, you came to talk to David, right? And David could have pretended you were a stranger, but he didn't. He decided to take you with him. He must have wanted to talk to you, in which case, you ought to meet him properly. If you think you've troubled him, apologize for it. You're only a real coward if you give up now.
Thanks, Keith. You're the best.
There's one other person I need to apologize to.
Is it Sophie?
Who's that?
The owner of the fishing shop. I was too scared and nervous, so I never apologized for breaking the merchandise.
Then you'd better do that.
Yeah.
I'll be heading out after a little more searching. You should consider the same. If you really want to keep going, there's always tomorrow. See you.
Bye, Keith.
Keith! Keith, was your son important to you?
What a silly question. Of course he was.
Yeah, best guy in the world. I still think so now. I wouldn't call your old man's decision right or wrong. Either way, it hurt people, and he regretted it himself. Putting yourself through pain might seem irrational to you, but that's the way a lot of things are. If you butt at everyone, it'll be hard to live. What I can say is, don't grovel. Your old man didn't make his decision for you to do that. It was just his way of settling things. Stick out your chest and don't lose sight of your goal. You didn't come all this way to cry and say, it's my fault, did you?
No, I didn't. Thanks, Keith. I'm gonna do this. Gonna find Pop and save the day. He's right. Whatever got me to come here, I've made it this far, so I'd better do what I need to do. I haven't talked with David yet, and I still need to find Pop. This is no time to be crying. Okay. Oh my god. That scared me. This seems more run down than the other buildings. I'd better be careful. There's a whole ass hole here. Artwork of the month. Room 4305, Kenny Jenkins. I love shake hands with good people. Oh wait, isn't Kenny Jenkins the one that gave the letter to Mr. Bowers? Whose name tag I have? Trash chute. Building map. Cool, give me that. Oh, there's a strange stain. Looks sort of like a person. Creepy. That is creepy. There's name tags. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm waiting for the jump scare because I know it's coming. What was that? God, that's scary. I don't want to go through here. Dustin. A patient named Kenny hated me especially. He always saw handshakes from everyone, but he drew back. Okay. You don't like me. Get wrecked. I'm wearing the hater name tag. Nothing happened. Good. See, we're all good. The demons. I hear something weird. Oh god, okay. But for real, this is bad. I need to find Pop and get out of here. Will it let me proceed or no? Oh, but there's this gate that won't open. Okay. Assuming we have to get rid of all this demon yelling too. Something's written on the floor. Imagine being locked up in these rooms for fucking all the time. Like, that would drive anyone crazy. Demons are coming from the shower room, from the hallway, and now even from this room. This place is hell. The screams of the dead echo here. The demons must be stopped at once. It looks sort of like a person. Creepy. Do I still have the spray paint? Get out of here, demons. Get out of here, demons. This one looks kind of like a cat person, which is weird. I really don't like all the yelling happening. I wish it would stop. Devil in the room. That should stop all of the creepy noises. Yeah, okay, good. Now we should be able to open this up, maybe? It's locked and won't open. Can't go this way, huh? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Jeez, that scared me. What the hell? The door is broken. Huh? It won't open? You're kidding me.
Hey! Is anybody there? Keith! Keith, hey! Open up! Open the door! Keith!
Uh-oh. The hangman card. Trial. When experiencing trials. The hangman. Yeah, the hangman was what started it, when I started to see strange things. Oh no. What are we gonna find? Nothing good, I don't think.
Hey, what are you doing over there?
I love this line.
Does it look like I'm playing around?
My mom said you shouldn't climb trees.
I don't think he's climbing, little guy.
Oh, I'm not climbing. I'm hanging.
Why are you hanging?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
I'm sure you will someday. I'm not hanging because I want to. I was hanged by all the things in this world. It started with a minor sense of wrongness in myself, in others, in society, in the world. A deficit of things that should just naturally be. Mere nagging feelings that seemed to corner me without even noticing. They got bigger, made me suffer, until they became a rope around my neck.
That's so scary, and honestly, that's so sad, too. And I wonder if he understands it all, because, like, he's Will's so young here, so I don't think he would understand, like, the concepts of, that sort of mental health problems, of, like, how they start small and just get bigger and bigger.
Beware, Will. Never overlook even the most trivial feelings and sensations. Never shut your eyes to the oddities you sense. Everything you feel, that is your ally, and the very world itself. Never doubt it. If you do, it will all become your enemy. I'm sure the things that cornered me will someday stand behind you, too.
Uh-oh. That's bad juju you just put on
I
me.
don't really get it. But I feel like you're saying something really important.
I wonder how much of this he remembers.
Can I come visit you again? I want to hear more.
You can come see me anytime. I'll be waiting.
I'm gonna go play outside, Mom!
Don't go playing in the woods in the back. There might be policemen there.
Uh-oh. So he was a real guy that died there. There was a real person. So that's kind of where that little iffiness comes in of whether it's real or not, is like some things are real. Like the person's, like obviously the person's real, and like Old Billy's like a real dog. But like Mime, Murdoch, Misery, whether or not Old Billy's really talking, whether or not Pop's really talking, like all of those things are still up in the air. After I met the hangman, I started seeing these strange things. Mime, Murdoch, Misery, Old Billy. And Pop, too. Of course, I know there's no way a talking rat could exist. I just don't want to acknowledge it. If I did, I really would just be nuts. More than anything, I'm scared of losing such a reliable friend who knows everything. I just don't know. Are the things I see and hear real or not? Nobody could see or hear my friends, so everybody figured they were in my head. That would make sense, at least. But what about that hangman? He was a real person who killed himself. He definitely existed. Or was he just fake too? What's fake and what's real? No one understood me. Mom worried for me, but she didn't believe me. Dad listened to me all the time. He didn't make fun of me or anything. I felt like he was the only one who got me. But Dad was a traitor and a coward, just like that damn counselor. At the same time, he was saying he loved me and Mom. He was abandoning his other family. I feel like I sort of get what the hangman said now. What he told me was like a revelation. As you grow up, you start to see things you didn't. You turn distrustful of things that only just bothered you as a kid. With others just as much as myself, I don't know what's a lie and what's the truth. I feel like the path I'm on is getting all twisted. I've always felt uneasy about how at this rate, I might end up meeting the same fate as the hangman. I want someone to tell me, to admonish me, let me know what's right, wrong, and what's right. But Will, that's part of growing up, is you have to learn to decide that for yourself. Honestly, I want to just keep walking a straight path like anybody else. But maybe that was impossible for me from the start. Because I'm the demon child who ruined David's family. No, baby boy, don't cry. We have to get out of the cell. I mean, like, Keith would have noticed that he was gone eventually. What am I even doing? There's no point in crying to myself here. Help might never come, so I've got to do something myself. I'll cool my head and think. I'm sure I can settle this if I do that. Check the door handle. When I lower the handle, there's no resistance. So is the handle broken? Normally, lowering the handle would catch the bolt inside and open the door. I'll look in the gap to see if the bolt's moving. Thought so. The bolt's not moving. Maybe it'll open if I catch the bolt with something. Ideally something L-shaped. It's not like it's mine. It's probably okay to fold it, right? It's a good thing cards are made out of such sturdy paper, too. Alright, now to stick this in the gap of the door. Cool, we're free. I did it, I got out. See, I could do that just fine. It's stupid to cry about it. I can't just be freaking out. The door handle's broken, probably shouldn't risk going inside. An iron gate, it's locked and won't open. Okay. Y'all, I'm coming close to where I think I'm gonna end the episode. Because I know we're getting close to the end. I think I'm just gonna watch whatever. If the cutscene I'm thinking is next, then I'm gonna watch that cutscene and then end the episode. Because there's one more branching point for this game that determines the ending. There's actually 2 branching points for this game. It's just one's close to the end. So, what was that sound? Hello?
Will!
Hi. What you doing there?
What are you doing over there?
It's nothing. Just, looking at this art.
Why'd you take it off the wall?
Anyway, Will, I was looking for you. I know I was told to leave, but I really wanted to apologize. I'm truly so sorry for earlier. I had no idea that was your rat.
Okay.
It wasn't Pop.
Huh?
That rat wasn't Pop, so you don't need to apologize.
Oh, good. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yup.
Hey, Robert, why did you grab me earlier?
Sorry for that. I was a bit bewildered after having the detective glare at me. I apologize for getting rough.
No, it's because you name dropped Ed.
I'd advise staying away from that detective. You can't tell what he's thinking. He's just scary. Say, Will, did you really get separated from your friend?
Yeah, my rat friend.
If you like, I'll search with you. Can you tell me what he looks like?
I don't wanna.
Why not?
Because you're a liar.
Well, don't
You were looking for someone.
instigate
to find her.
him.
Saying you came here for nostalgia is a big fat lie. And when you grabbed me, it was right after I said Ed's name. You're still looking for something even now, aren't you? I'm sure you're not a bad person, but you're hiding something. That's why you're always averting your eyes.
Well, I wouldn't be starting beef with someone, if you catch my drift, like...
And yeah, Keith might be scary, alright. Someone who sneaks around in secret like us. But he looked me in the eyes and talked to me, and it felt like he understood me. But you, what are you hiding?
What are you hiding, you sus bitch? He's gonna grab me again.
It's not like I'm keeping secrets because I want to, you know? Why did this have to happen to me? I haven't done anything. And after I'd finally crawled my way up from that shithole of a life. It's all his fault. That damn father of mine.
Get away from the hole in the floor, Will.
Keith!
Will, get over here.
It's all him.
Keith, this guy's acting weird.
Just listen and come.
Come on, over here.
It's him. It's all him.
Let go of Will.
Don't move a muscle. Get rid of your gun. I said get rid of it.
Do you realize what you're doing?
Detective, tell me the truth. You suspect me, don't you? That's why you're watching me.
No, they're guarding you.
I didn't kill my father, I tell you. I despised him, certainly. An alcoholic who didn't do any real work, quick to turn violent, a complete shithead. But once I got away from him, I've been doing nothing but honest work. Why would I go kill him and make myself unhappy again?
We're not worried. He's worried about you getting murked by Ed.
Please, stop trying to hunt me down. If you keep chasing me, I feel like I'll go insane.
We don't suspect you. The circumstantial evidence makes it clear. You're not...
Then why assign someone to watch me?
Thought I told you. He's your guard. Because the killer might come for you next.
That's inconceivable.
You think of yourself as a victim, and so do we. But not to him. To him, there's no difference between the father who beat him and you who abandoned him there.
Oop.
Abandoned? Even after I ran from our father, I've been sending him money. I didn't abandon him.
We know. We're not blaming you for your past actions. And with your own family now, we know you want to keep them safe. So, I want you to trust us a little more. Please, let go of Will. Stop driving yourself into a corner.
Detective, please. Won't you let my little brother Ed go?
Ed?
He's just not the kind of person to kill someone. He may be slow, but he's kind and likes animals. He's a really good person. You've never talked to my brother, have you? He has a terrible stutter. That's what our father's beating did to him. It wouldn't be a surprise for anyone to kill our father, human garbage that he was. And if anyone had the right to kill him, it would be Ed.
Yeah, and maybe so, but he still has to, you know, like he's still not mentally all there.
It's true. I abandoned Ed along with my father. I knew if I left him there, he would only be unhappy. That's why, now, I have to protect him, before he becomes any more unhappy.
Don't get the wrong idea. We're not the ones judging him. Our job is just to catch him. If he gets away now, he'll just be running forever. Could you call that happiness?
Yippee, let me go.
If you're going back to the hotel, I can escort you.
I'm fine on my own. Or rather, let me be alone.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Keith, so it was Robert's dad who got killed?
I told you not to get involved. I'm not saying a word to you.
Are we gonna tell him that we met Ed?
Come on, Will. Don't you feel like leaving yet? Don't know why I bothered to ask.
We really should tell him that we met Ed. Like, I feel like this is so important that we tell him. Robert, he's Ed's brother, so then Ed killed their dad? No way. Ed can't be a killer, right? He seemed nice to me. If I see Ed again, what should I do? Wait, does Keith even know Ed is here? I've got to tell him. Okay, this is the other branching point. So I'll just create a couple of backup files. So if you if you grab the gun here, you give it back to Keith. Is this Keith's pistol? So it fell through the hole. You give it back to Keith, and then you secure the good ending in this case.
Keith!
What? I haven't seen your rat.
Keith, I've met Ed.
What? Here? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Did you ever tell me he was a killer? Pretty sure you didn't. Ed said he'd been living here for a little while. Does that mean he's been hiding all along?
I get it. That lousy Robert. So that's the story. Will, it's time to put your rat search on hold. You're getting out of here. I've got to go catch Ed.
But by yourself? You should call for help.
My phone's busted, and I wouldn't want him to get away while I'm out.
Oh, probably because he jumped into that water.
Oh. From when you saved me from drowning?
Uh-huh. But no sense in worrying about it now. Let's go.
Wait, I'm fine on my own. I can make my way back. Keith, you hurry up and get Ed.
Nope, we're going together.
I said I'm fine. Catch him quickly. That's the scarier thing to me.
Don't you dare take any detours. Hurry out of here, and go straight to David's. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Oh, Keith.
Take your gun back.
Your pistol. It fell into the room upstairs.
Thanks.
Cool. And that is okay. So on that note, I'm gonna end the episode here. And then we'll finish up. We'll finish up the first playthrough in the next episode, and I'll probably, and then we'll time check and see what else we'll do. Because there's a good ending, and then there's a true ending. I see Pop dancing in the corner of my screen, but there's a good ending, there's a true ending, and then there's the 3 bad endings. So I'll probably finish the game on the next episode, and then do another episode with all of the endings, all of the alternate endings and such. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.